Well, one sec. We're back, gang. Sorry about that. It's been a while since we've had these issues. My entire system just crashed on me. So we're going to have to start again, which makes the stream a little bit tighter than before. Just checking we're definitely live. We are definitely live. Cool. All right. Well, wherever we were doesn't really matter. Let's jump back in. We did struggle for some system instability for a while. Actually caused me a lot of issues. I didn't stream for about a month because I was trying to sort it all out, because I was trying to buy replacement parts and I didn't know which parts were wrong. And I thought it was solved. Anyway, 71. Anyway, so apologies if for the interruption. Luckily it was early on, rather that than halfway through a good run, I guess. Yeah, I thought just my game had crashed for a second, but literally the whole shebang. Oh my goodness, miles behind now. Worse than last time. Need to start doing finger stretching, finger warm-up exercises, because I don't feel... It's the quit outs. I'm losing seconds on the quit outs, I think. More haste, less speed. Or what do they say? Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. That's what I need to follow. There you go, at least that section was faster. Clawing it back slowly. So I'm going to get the bow cancel now, and then... balls. Sorry for that big cough straight down the microphone. Anyone would think this is my first ever stream.
And I can also that you're not, then why not? I am Carlin.
Oh, I didn't need that little fall over, but oh well. We had a chatter in the stream as well when it crashed, unfortunately, but we've lost, I think we must have lost him. That's a shame. Get out of the way, pig! For fuck's sake. That's it. That pig's ruined it. The stream's over. There's no way I'm getting a PB now. I did say on my last stream, but just so you're aware, it is raining here in sunny London, hence why I'm a little bit moist.
They serve it you. I can play turning root to aid you. You need it to the foot. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will some torrent. Treat him with respect.
Okay, that was a bit better. I feel a bit more locked in now. Maybe that's what I should do. Little 5-minute warm-up. Just to get the muscle memory going in the fingers. Oh, what was that little jump? Right. Jesus Christ. Fenton! Bloody hell. Getting absolutely ratted. That's right, we can save it all with a lovely cellular skip. Think positive cellular skip thoughts, everybody, please. Okay. Ooh. Look at that, gang. Clawed the entire 3.1 back. There we go then. We're on pace. Now we just need a good cellular skip. I always catch aggro here and I don't know who it is. Okay. What's happening? This is awful. Right, I need to calm down because this is awful. Well, fuck. It's alright. We take the runs as they come. We take the runs as they come, gang. So still less than 6. We're fine. Maybe bad cellular skip means good Margit. Not Margit, Morgott.
Torrent, whereas there is, but I can take gathering. Let my hand. Pardon me.
Well, we got the bad Somber 5 as well. So there's a bit of work to do in this run now, gang. It's all good. It's basically this beginning bit's a minigame, isn't it? Because realistically, yes, of course I want good splits early, but when I'm spending 20 minutes on Morgott later, it's not going to fucking matter, is it? Right, come on. Don't get poisoned. Oh, look, I got a gold split. What split's that? Gold split for Somber 5. Interesting. So I must not have got that on the PB run. Oh my goodness, I finally got a bow cancel. That was alright, that was good. Wasn't a bad. Not quite sure how I got a gold on that split and then lost 8 seconds on that split, if I'm honest. But here we are. Oh, did I miss aggro? That's nice. That was nice. That was nice. I haven't done that fast ever. Come on. Let's get a good split here. I think we can get a good split here. Bloody hell. Must have been on fire when I got my PB, because that felt a lot faster than that. Come on. Where's my fire? There he is.
Welcome. Well, you please. I'm hungry.
Must remember to work on that concentration face. I've had a few issues with my R1 recently. I don't know if it's my controller. Don't know if this is fast or slow. Felt somewhere in between. I did get hit, but I didn't get flattened. Turns out it was a gold. Come on, come on. Right, I've had a couple of issues with these jumps lately. It'd be very nice not to have that today. Ba, ba. Oh, that pitch memory, man. Exceptional. Just golds all over the gaff here. There's a bit later for Radahn that I've started taking off some clothes for. I'm just thinking, is it worth like taking them off here? Because where I have been taking them off is a bit clunky. But I also don't want to like take my clothes off and then get hit by something. Do you know what I mean? Piss off, rabbit. I see you, dear. How many of you on your first playthrough found this route? That you could just completely skip the whole of Stormvale? I definitely did not. Damn it, aggro, yep. Lovely stuff. We like that. We got the jumpies. Ooh. I don't know if I got these jumps on that PB. One thing I don't know with live split, I get very confused, is if you save a run as a PB, it updates every single split from that particular run, even if the individual split wasn't your best, if that makes sense. So it's not really indicative of the individual splits. You know, and I'm trying to find a system where it does both, really. Bloody hell, what was that? That R3 button to jump off your horse is awful in this game. Okay. I've been better, but I've definitely been worse. So far, so good. Get a lot of practice in this first 20 minutes of the run, don't we? Okay. Must have died. Must have died on the P. This is what I mean. It was a PB run, but clearly I that I must have fucked up those jumps. Which is interesting because obviously I've got super good splits here, and if I don't PB this run, for example, I don't really know how to save these splits as my best splits, if that makes sense. Which is what I want to do, because I want to benchmark myself across every single section of the run. I don't want to benchmark myself just on the overall fastest time, especially when I'm not even completing runs. I want to know if I've done the first 20 minutes as faster than I've ever done before, if that makes sense. But I guess we'll find out in time. That was pretty poor. I was watching a streamer the other day. It was a speed run, but it was a randomized speed run. And instead of this bit here, they kind of jumped around the left-hand side of those rocks where the ballista is. I haven't dared to try it because I'm so used to just going this way. But the one good thing it might do is I always aggro this guy on the horse, like that. And you can see now I'm in aggro range. I can't sprint because I have to wait for my stamina bar. I wonder if that's a net positive if I try a different route there. And that, guys, is a really good example of something that doesn't fucking matter because I can't even beat Morgott consistently. So, there you go. Day in the life of a casual streamer. Casual speedrunner. Two seconds there as well. Wonder where that came from. This could be a lovely little PB. I mean, the next split is the big one. Draco's where shit gets real. DTS. Because we have been known to get stuck there for 2 or 3 attempts. But first attempt, I'm guessing, yeah, what would that be? 126 ahead. I did it in around 23. So 21 and a half for Draco. If I get him first time, it's not bad. We have done it in under 21 before, just saying. But I guess if you look, there's 30 seconds save in Celia. But the world records, the one that the guys that I'm trying to emulate to get under an hour, they get Draco's done in under 20. Under 20, so 19 something, which is wild. Some of those runs do slightly different routing. So for example, when I went to get that Somber 5 where I didn't get the quit out in time, some people just wait all the way to gold free because there's a Somber 5 in his room and only do 5 after that and upgrade at that point. Obviously the reason I don't do that is because to get to gold free you've got to get through quite a few bosses. Godric, Radahn being your remembrance bosses, and you're doing that on a +4 instead of a +5. So I'm sure the time gain doesn't outweigh that trip to get the Somber 5, but it certainly makes the fights more consistent and easier, which for my skill level is very important. That was nice. That was smooth. Yeah, imagine they've already beaten DTS 30 seconds ago at this point. But I guess world record is about 56 minutes. If I'm a minute and a half down in 3 sections, that's 4.5 minutes. That's mighty close. 2 under an hour. I mean, obviously that's completely unrealistic, but oh well. Thought I had it then as well. Thought I had it then as well. The only reason this gets a bit stressful, well, obviously is the time waste, but it's not a hard stop unless I don't pick up my runes, because I need them. Oh dear. Dear, 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 dear. Okay, well, ironically it's a time save on my current PB, but that's just based on the 6 runs that are on my live split right now, and that's not true. But hey ho. Still take it, still take it. Nice, that was nice. Don't know how many blood greases to use and when, to be honest. I'm not going to use one here. One day I will start to, though. Oof. I didn't realise, I thought that was me.
Well, I presume. Oh, I am an old, so perhaps you.
Saved 11 seconds on Daryl though. That's nice. and I lost more than 11 seconds on that bastard. That's never happened to me before, you know. Bad. Oh, but look at that. We're like exactly on pace. That's interesting. Oh no, that's not the right one. Also, I think I did Radahn first time on that PB. In fact, yeah, I know I did. Which doesn't bode well for the PB time. Well, I say that. I did him first time. However, I didn't do him. I didn't one cycle him. Gamble and I'm going to use a bloody grease on him. Try and get that one cycle. Cool. Wish me luck. Yes, one cycle. Come on! It's been a long time since I've done that.
Wait, I see it now. How could this? Was my whole existence
Okay. Oh my god. So we one cycle him and we saved a whopping 7 seconds. Okay,
Warrior blood must truly run in thy
come on.
Smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear.
Something funny with my controller.
You there. Come. I would advance tightly go. The guards still breach the...
What are we, 10 seconds up? It's a nice mix of colours, that, isn't it? Rainbow colours for my splits at the minute. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I can never speak for this section. I absolutely hate it. Deep breath, come on. Right, Godric's alright because it's not a hard stop boss, as I call them. Not quite at the skip this grace level, which some people do. I did die to him yesterday in boss practice though, which you don't normally die to Godric, but obviously anything can happen in a speedrun. That was a really touch and go. I didn't enjoy that one bit. What was happening there? Whoa, I didn't like it. Whoa, I did not like it. So we're through it. My quandary here now, I was speaking about it last time, is it's quicker to... So speedrunners at this point they pop the remembrance normally, but it just means that if I pop the remembrance now, for example, and then I die to Godfrey, I've really got to make sure I get my runes back, otherwise it's a hard stop. But then, if I don't pop it now, I need to pop it on the run up to Morgott. Which is just really eggy. Sup, Calantha? Calantha? Am I saying that right? Welcome. Apologies if I'm not saying it right. How's your day? Wow, that was incredible. Oh my god, 3 bow cancels in a row. Calanthe, you're my good luck charm. I owe it all to you. You can't leave now, you're not allowed to leave. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, it's a decent run. Some good splits, some bad splits. Are you an Elden Ring player? Are you an Elden Ring expert, or are you just dropping in, see what the game's about? This is a speed run, I'm sure you realise that already. Or it's supposed to be anyway. That last skip actually put us nearly 17 seconds ahead of our PB, so we got to take that. Uh-oh. I hear lightning. Keep running! Keep running! One of the things I struggle with speedrunning is like, I need to get into the mindset for every boss. And because they come so thick and fast, sometimes I'm running into boss rooms without really properly thinking about like, what's the boss, what's the strategy, have I got my inventory set up properly, just running on vibes, which is fun, but not productive for PBing. It shouldn't be fun, right? It should feel like work, is it? Is that normal? Okay, let's go. Bollocks. Started well. That's the dilemma with this fight. That is the dilemma with this fight. Interesting. We're hitting a random roadblock here, aren't we? This is normally an easy fight. Four, five. thought it wasn't going to let me do that because I'm on the stairs. Less than ideal. But how far? A minute. We lost a whole minute, man. Wow. Well, anyway, Morgoth's. This is the big one anyway, isn't it, really? So Calantha, basically the next boss, Morgoth, if you don't know Elden Ring, is the big hard stop of the run. If we get past this boss, we are... home free is a strong word, but we're into the next section, let's say. The last 2 runs I've done, I've been stuck on this next boss for a very long time. So you're gonna be my good luck charm for this. And that's the end of the run. Oh, fuck. Shit. Alright, well, the reason that's a big hard stop, Calantha, is basically it's a scripted opener. It's a scripted opener, and you get one chance at that. Because now the opening won't be like that. So effectively, I've just got to now improv the fight. Which, on the one hand, shouldn't be too difficult, but because the speedrun is so massively optimised, you're effectively way under leveled than you would be in a normal playthrough. Oh my god, he's done it! He's done it! We're on! Lock in, gang, lock in. Could be on for a PB here. Wow.
Allow me, you are unprevented. The thorn, a husk, the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and slide. Shall I let my hand share them with me? Your thought.
Well, I never. Look, even according to this, we've never got this far before. Which is not quite true, but this is still unprecedented. Just quickly check my phone. There's a big long running section now, so you can chat to me if you want, because it's going to take a while to get to the next boss. Also, the next boss happens to be a hard stop as well. So we've safeguarded ourselves as best we can. Because it's a hard stop in the sense that you need blood grease. So you can have as many attempts as blood greases that you've got, and I think we've got about 5 left. 4 or 5. Oof. And I can definitely do Fire Giant in 5 attempts. It's just, can I do it today? We're way off pace as well, guys, in general, obviously. We want to be, if you ever want a chance at being under an hour, you effectively need to start Fire Giant. You need to be past Fire Giant by the 40-minute mark. So we're a good sort of 10 minutes off pace, but... Considering I've never even managed a run before, I've got to take that. And also, I think, you know, a 1:10 time probably still put you in the top 50 in the world ever, for context, and I'm not that, so... I've got a really bad sense of direction in real life, and I'm convinced it really affects me in these misty areas. I always get lost in the mist woods, and I always get lost here. I wonder if there's a way to not start that boss fight, because I haven't found it yet. So our PB, in case I haven't mentioned it, is actually Godskin Duo. My live split saved a different run as my PB. We've got to Godskin twice ever, and we've never ever got past Godskin. So we have obviously practiced the run all the way to the end. We've got all the strats for all the bosses all the way to the end, but we've never put it all together in one single run. And there's definitely bosses, Godskin included, but the ones after that that could cause me some major problems. Ironically, the only hard stop, so when I say a hard stop boss, what I'm meaning by that is bosses that like can completely end a run, that you can't just keep trying because there's limited resource or whatever else. Godskin's a hard stop boss because you need sleep arrows for the script. So if you have one go and then you run out of sleep arrows, obviously you could just beat them normally, but there's no way I would ever be able to do that. Then after that, Gideon is very much a hard... Oh! No way. Wow. That's never happened before. Where the fuck am I? I don't even know where I am. Oh my god, yes I do. Jesus Christ. What? So it stops you there? That's fucking weird. That's weird. Why has it spawned me there? I hope I get my runes because I think I'm going to need them. Yeah, it looks like I should get them. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so Gideon's a hard stop, very much so, because you need to freeze grease and you only get one. Having said that though, he, touchwood, isn't a hard boss. He doesn't mean you can't get it wrong. Right, what is going on here? That never happened to me before. So Gideon's a hard boss, hard stop. After that you've got Horalu, Godfrey and Horalu. They're not hard stops, so you could in theory just keep going forever. And then obviously you've got the end, Elden Beast, which is a hard stop, obviously. Well, I say obviously, you could keep going forever, but you use magic grease on that one, which you have two, so effectively you've got two attempts at Elden Beast. You can do Radagon as many times as you want. But we won't get that far, I'm afraid, gang, because I have to go pick up my kids in like 20 minutes. Got end stream in 20 minutes. And it's at least 20 minutes after Fire Giant left of the run, and that's if you are perfect, and I've never done it before, so I won't be. Getting past Malekith. I didn't mention Malekith. That's not hard to us. Getting past there would be a really nice achievement, I think. My controller just completely bugged out then for some reason. Come on. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Wasn't too bad. There's a mod that skips all of this, where you just get a couple of spirit springs, and obviously you can't do that in a glitchless speedrun. But honestly, I get pretty much zero pleasure just running through the world like this. And there is, around here, there's another strat to knock down and get a smithing stone here. I don't know what it is.
Well, then I presume.
Maybe that's why I need to use that.
Something.
Slow, very slow. Wish me luck. Jesus Christ. You know why that went bad? Is because I'm used to having these here. I don't even know if it's possible anymore. Come on. Come on. Okay. Annoyingly, and this always happens, I feel like even if we get past Godskin Duo, that's probably going to have to be the end of the run now, because I've got to end stream in about 10 minutes. And I'm pretty sure it's going to take about that to get there. Do I even have enough rooms to go? 51, 31, 51 is the other thing. I see. Say 150. Have I got anything in my inventory that I can? Nope. It's all good.
Ice world and death. Are you to commit? Very well. Let my hand.
Come on. So we've learned something there at least. Every failure's a learning. I need to make sure I set up my shit correctly. Wow. Didn't even know you could land there. It's because I practiced it on a specific save file so many times, and that's the setup I had on that save file. And obviously so that means I need to have blue flask, then cookery. Remember that for future. lot going on for my CPU and GPU to handle here, isn't there? Got a baby jump. Little baby jump. Nearly.
Re.
Come on. This is it. Think positive thoughts about a PB, please. Okay, come on, full skill. Full skill. Riposte. Fuck's sake! Why do I not get those ripostes, man? It does my head in. It's going to be another example, isn't it? Now it's going to be very dangerous. Yep. That's it. Another failed PB at Godskin. Jesus, that's unreal, man. That is one of the easiest bosses in practice, but for some reason, if you just don't get that riposte, and it's like, it's glitchy, man. I'm telling you, it's glitchy. You call it an excuse, but it's glitchy. It literally, like, sometimes you press R1 and it just does an R1 like it did then. And run is over. Do you know what I mean? Because look, so I've got 3 Centrina's arrows left. I wonder if I can craft anything. Nope. I've got 3 Centrina's arrows left, and you need 3 each. So trying to fight them normally will be the only answer, which is not going to happen. So anyway, we've got to take that as a positive. Equal PB, and the 3rd time I've got this far. Have a benchmark as well, so I got to the Duo Grace in under a minute, so that will become the benchmark going forward for this PB. Let me we want to save that as a PB. Lovely. Cool, I'm going to bounce then, get ready to pick up the kids, so feels like a good time. Thank you so much for anyone who watched. Please drop me a follow if you enjoyed it. I have socials, it's all the same handle, Coop the Casual. I put the VODs on YouTube. Follow me, subscribe. Any help would be greatly appreciated. I'm always humbled that anyone wants to watch at all. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your time, and I will see you in the next one.